Good morning, student. In the last classes, we are seeing the chapter probability, under which we have solved the board examination questions. Now, students, today we are going to start the next chapter, linear programming problem, and we will solve some questions of this chapter, okay, which are asked in board examination question, okay. So let's start our first question, students. Our question is, a manufacturer produces nuts and bolts. It takes 1 hour of work for on machine A and 3 hours on machine B to produce a packet of bolts. He earned a profit of 17.50 rupees per package on nuts and 7 rupees per package on bolts. How many packages of each should be produced each day so as to maximize his profit if he operates his machine for at most 12 hours a day? Form the linear programming problem and solve it graphically. Okay, students, so this was my question, students. And for solving the linear programming problem, first of all, we make it in mathematical form, and then we draw the graph of this, and in the graph we see the corner points, and there will be also a feasible region, students, and the feasible region is bounded by some points that is called the corner points. We find the values of objective functions at the corner point, and then we decide what is the profit. Okay, so students, so first of all we make the question says that a manufacturer produces nuts and bolts and take it 1 hour of work on machine A and 3 hours on machine B. Okay, students, so there are the two machines A and B, and manufacturer had produced nuts and bolts. Okay, so he is working and taking some time, students. Okay, and what is the profit? We will see. Let our students, we are making a rough diagram. Look at what we are doing. Suppose that this is nuts and this is number of bolts, and this is machine A and this is machine B. So, student, for making nuts and bolt, it takes 1 hour of work on machine A and 3 hours on machine B. 1 hour on machine A and 3 hours on machine B to produce a package of nuts, and it takes 3 hours on machine A and 1 hour on machine B. 3 hours on machine A and 1 hour on machine B. Okay, students, and to produce a package of bolt. Okay, he earned a profit of 17.50 per package on nuts and 7 rupees per package on bolts. So here we are mentioning the profit, student, 17.50 rupees on nuts and 7 rupees on bolt. Okay, students, and students, question says that how many packages of each should be produced each day so as to maximize profit if operates his machines for at most 12 hours a day. Okay, students, so these machines are working at most 10-12 hours in a day. Okay, so we will take, students, that the number of, let X package of nuts and Y package of bolt be produced. Okay, so we let X package of nuts and y package a bolt is produced. Okay, students, and let Z be the profit function. Okay, students. So, students, X packet. So we make the inequality, student. So write. So objective function will be what? Objective function set is, this is 17.50x plus 7y, okay, and this is maxima is z, student, 17.50x plus 7y, okay, students. Okay, students, now subject to the constant is, we made the x plus 3y is less than equal to 12, and here 3x plus y is less than equal to 12. Okay, students, so this is our constant, student, and students, x is greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 0. So students, these are the constant. Using this constant, students, we draw the graph of these inequalities, and then we find our feasible reason from the help of these inequality. Okay, and after getting the feasible reason, students, we consider the corner points and find the value of objective function for maximize to the profit at each corner point, and we check which is maximum. Okay, so now, student, we one by one, this is first, second, third, and fourth. Okay, students, now with the help of these four equations, students, we draw the graph and find the corner points. Okay, students, so we write subject constant. Okay, so students, we write and make the figure in this area. Okay, so this is x-axis and this is y-axis. This is the origin, student. We are seeing the students, this is x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0. So figure will be in first quadrant, and first is inequality x plus 3y is less than equal to 12. Okay, students, so first we make the graph of this inequality. So we change this and equality, and then we write x plus 3y is equal to 12. Okay, students, then we draw the graph of this. So we take the point sum and get x and y. So x is 0, student, so y is 4, and y is 0, student, x is 12. So student, our first point is, and if x is 4, okay, student, so our point is 0, 4 and 12, 0. Okay, so we draw the graph, we make here. So 0, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, students, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, students, so first point is 12, 0, and so our point is 12, 0 here, and 0, 4, which is here. So students, we join these two line points, which is so when we join, we get the point A and B. This point is 12, 0, and this is 0, 4. Okay, students. Now, students, we are saying that if we are putting the limit, a value of x and y is 0, we get put x and y is equal to 0, then so this satisfies inequality, students. Origin line inside the region, so this region will be our shaded region. Okay. Now, student, we take another inequality, which is 3x plus y is less than 12. So, students, again we change this in inequality and we write and we make the point again, student. So we write x and y. X is 0, so y is 12, and y is 0, so x is 4. Okay, students. Now our point is 4, 0, 2, 3, 4, and this is 12. So we write, student, like this. This is B and C and D. Okay, students. So C point is 4, 0, and this is 0, 12. Okay, students. And when we put the value of x and y is 0, we are getting this satisfied inequality. It means that origin lie inside this. So the solution region is inside here. Okay. So students, we are seeing that this region is our bounded region, and this is called our feasible region, and these two are intersect at the point P. So an intersection of these 2 points will be, student, when we put 4, so 3, okay, students. So students, this intersection point of these is 3 and 3. Okay. When we draw the graph, this graph at the graph paper, then we get the exact point P, which is 3, 3. Okay, students. So students, this region is our feasible region. Okay, students, and the corner points, so we note students, let the corners point are O, which is our origin, A, which is 12, 0, P, which is 3 and 3, and B, which is 0, 4, and C. Our corner point is O, A. A will not be the corner point. O and C it will be 4, 0. O, C, P, B. Okay, students. So this is our corner point, and students, we find the value of profit function at the corner point. Okay. So Z is our 17.50x plus 7y, and corner point as 0, 0. Our Z is 0, and at the point C, which is 4, 0, our Z is, this part is 0, 0. And at the point P, our Z is, when we multiply, student, we get 73.5. Okay, when we put the value, we get this, and at the point 0, 4, B, our Z is, this is 0, and this is 4, 28. So student, we are saying that this is the maximized Z. Okay, so this is our maximized Z, So profit will be maximum at the point P. So we write the profit will be maximum at the point 3, 3. Okay. So student, our answer will be student, our profit will be maximum when 3 packet of nuts and 3 packet of bolt will be produced. Okay, so profit will be maximum. Profit is maximum when 3 packets of nuts and 3 packets of bolt is produced. Okay students, so I hope you understand students how we can find the solution of this linear programming problem by graphical method. Okay, so first of all students, we make the mathematical formulation. With the help of this we made this, and then after getting the maximized z and subject to the constant, we first of all students, our first priority to draw the graph of the inequality, and we find what is the feasible region, and after getting the feasible region student, we take the corner points and we find the value of maximized z at the corner point, and we get our solution. Okay, I hope you understand students. Now we move to next question. And students, this question was asked in your CBC examination 2012. Okay. Our next question is student, one kind of cake required 200 gram of flour and 25 gram of fat, and another kind of cake required 100 gram of flour and 50 gram of fat. Find the maximum number of cake which can be made from 5 kg of flour and 1 kg of fat. Assuming that there is no shortage of other ingredient used in making the cakes, formulate the above as linear programming problem and solve graphically. Okay students, so student, we are making 2 kinds of cake, and for this some material is given to us, and with the help of them we have to form the linear programming problem and then it solve, okay, graphically. So students, we make first that there are 2 kind of cake. First kind and this is second kind. And students, the material required for making the cake is flour and fat. So we write flour and fats. Okay, so flour is one kind of cake required 200 gram of flour and 25 gram of fat. Okay students, so 200 gram of flour and 25 gram of fat is required, and another kind of cake require 100 gram of flour and 50 gram of fat. 100 gram of flour and 50 gram fat. Okay students, now question says that find the maximum number of cake which can be made from 5 kg of flour and 1 kg of fat. Okay students, so we have made 5 kg, that is 5000 gram, and this is 1 kg, that is 1000 gram. We have find the maximum number of cakes. Okay students, so students, we will suppose that the number of cakes of first kind is x, and so we let the number of cakes of first kind is x, and number of cake of second kind is y. Okay students, so we'll maximize z, our profit will be maximum when maximize z is x plus y. Okay students, so maximize z is x plus y, and students, it's subject to the constraint we made. Students, we have made the number of cake of first kind is x, and number of cake of second kind is y student. So we make 200 x plus 100 y is less than equal to student 5000, and 25x plus 50y is less than equal to student, this is 1000, and x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0. So student, this is our inequality with the help of which we find the solution student. Okay, so students, this equation our reduce and take the form, either we can write here 25x plus 50y is less than equal to 1000 gram. Okay students, and this we can write 2x plus y is less than equal to 50, and this is students, we write x plus 2y is less than 40, and here x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0. Okay students, so with the help of these inequality students, we draw the figure, okay, and find the feasible region, and after getting the feasible region, we draw the graph of this. We find the corner point and get the maximized z. Okay students, so now we draw the graph of these inequalities. Okay students, okay, so so this is x and this is y student, and students, we are taking first equation which is this, and this is second. So this is inequality 2x plus y is less than 50 student. So first we convert this in equality, and then we find the points x and y student. So x is, when put x is 0, so y is 50 and y is 0, so x is 25. Okay students, and students, when we put x and y 0, we get that the region will be, and the origin lie inside the region. Okay, so we write our first point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay students, so first point is 25 0, so it will give us this, and 0 50, which is here. Okay students, now we draw the graph of this, which passes to the point this where this is A, and this is 25 0, and B, which is 0 50. Okay students, and students, we are seeing that when we put x is 0, y is 0, its origin, it satisfies the inequality, so its solution region will be inside this, like this. Now students, we take the second inequality, which is 25x plus x plus 2y is less than 40. So when we put, students, when we convert this in okay students, now we take x and y. We get, student, when x is 0, our y is 20. When y is 0, x is 40. So our point is 0 20, that is here, and 40 0, which is here. So we draw these 2 points, we join these 2 points. Okay, so this is C, point C, which is 40 0, and then point D is 0 20, and there is an intersection point, students. Okay, so when we put okay students, so when we see that this is our 20 and 10, we find, solving these two equations, we get the intersection point of these two. Either when we will draw the graph at the graph paper, we get the exact intersection point, which we got 20 and 10. Okay, so friends, we are saying that this is point P and this is our feasible region, students. Okay, because this inequality also, when we put x and y 0, we get the 0 is less than equal to 20 or 40. So our region is inside this. So this is our feasible region, students. And students, this region is covered by the points. So the corner points are 0 0, A, which is 25 0, and P 20 and 10, and D 0 20. So students, now we find the value of maximum Z at each corner point. Okay students, so this is A, which is 25 0, and Z is x plus y. So this is 25, and P, which is 20 and 10. So Z is 30, and D, which is 0 20. So Z is 20, students. So students, we are getting that this is the maximum. Okay students, so this is the maximum point. So we write the profit, what we have to find out, students, find the number of cakes which is made. So students, the number of cake will be maximum when first kind cake is 20 and second kind cake we are making, which is 10, then the maximum number of cake will be formed. Okay students, so our number of cake will be maximum when the first kind cake we made 20 and second kind cake we made 10, then our number of cake will be maximum. So it's meant in such type of question which is called linear programming problem. In this type of question, students, we first of all make the mathematical formulation. We change the question in mathematical formulation, okay? Because we have to give a first kind cake, take the material 200 gram of flour and 25 gram of. Okay, friends. So first kind of cake 200 gram and second kind of cake 100 gram, and this is maximum taking 5 kg, and this is 20 gram, 25 gram, 50 gram. This is maximum taking 1000 gram. So it means select the number of cake of first kind is X and number of cake of second kind is Y. So maximize Z will be equal what? X plus Y, because we have to find the maximum number of cake with using these materials. Okay. So we have taken that the first kind cake will be X and second kind cake will be Y. Then and this is maximum Z is equal to X plus Y, and our constant will be, students, 200X plus 100Y is less than equal to 5000. 25X plus 50Y is less than equal to 1000 gram. And students, when we change this, simplify, we get 2X plus Y is less than 50, X plus 2Y is less than 40, students. And you know X is greater than equal to 0, Y is greater than equal to 0, students. Now students, we one by one using these inequality, we draw the graph of these inequality, okay? And we are saying that the point O, A, P, D, O is our bounded region. This is called feasible region, and this is covered by the point O, A, D, P and D. So students, these are the corner points. We find the value of maximized Z at the corner point. We are getting at the point P, which is 20 and 10. Our maximum Z is 30. So maximum Z is 30, students, when our first kind cake is 20 and second kind cake is 10. So maximum number of cake will be formed when we are making first kind cake 20 and second kind cake 10. Okay, students, I hope you understand. Thank you.